I'm currently moving to a new studio, so all my stuff is packed away in boxes, which means this week I'm going to improvise and try something a little bit different. So aside from music, I've got a huge interest in movies. So I'm always on the lookout for cool bits of music in movies, and I've noticed on quite a few occasions that odd time signatures are used in movies to create a certain effect. So I thought I'd put together a few examples and explain why it has this effect.
This first example might be one that you're aware of. The movie is Halloween, which has a very famous and memorable main theme. It's written in 5/4 and the main motif is played on piano. The music underpins the relentless yet slow approach of Michael Myers. John Carpenter is quoted as saying that when they presented the movie to the studio in an early form, the music was missing, and the studio labelled this movie as not scary. Imagine that. There are many reasons why this music comes across as creepy, such as the timbre, the tonality, or even the tempo. But the time signature adds a great deal more attention to this.
But why does an odd number like 5 or 7 have this effect?
Well, our brains interpret music by organising it into strong and weak beats. So in a bar of 4/4 we have a strong beat, followed by a weak beat, followed by a strong beat, and then finally another weak beat. But what happens if we continue this process? Adding another beat to this makes it 5/4, and by continuing this sequence, this 5th beat would be the strong beat. So the ear is waiting to hear the weak beat, but when the next bar begins, we are back to another strong beat. This gives us a bit of an unexpected jolt, which helps create the feeling of unease or tension.
You can view this strong-weak concept on many levels. You can think about it in terms of quarter notes, or you could zoom in and consider it in terms of eighth notes.
For example, in the movie Hereditary, there is a track called Charlie. So this part of the score is in a 7/8 time signature. So we have 3 notes played on the beat, and then the second 3 notes are played off the beat, which gives us this very uneven sound and brilliantly adds to the tension. But it's not just horror movies that use this device. Take this piece from The Dark Knight Rises. This is called Gotham's Reckoning, and it's also known as Bane's theme. So we're now back to the time signature at 5/4. And we can hear a very common rhythm used in this particular time signature. This is called the clave rhythm, which originated in Afro-Cuban music. And here it is used to represent the antagonist of the movie. So how can we use this information? Well, the obvious way is to consider it if you are creating music for something visual and you want to add some extra tension. Outside of film these days, it's heard a lot in prog rock, prog metal, and contemporary jazz and contemporary classical. But this isn't something you hear a lot of in modern pop music. But maybe you could break that mold, and you could use this to support any lyrics that deal with conflict or tension.
So this video is a little bit different. If you've come across this and you like it, let me know in the comments and I'll make more. Thank you.